Peter, our beloved apostle, speaks often about the trying of our faith. And as I read the history of the life of Peter as we know it, I would say that he is a man who has some experience along that line. To be in a place in your life to where you're kind of in a fog because you're dealing with things that seemingly they are just more than you can bear. And just think about it. It'll all come to you concerning the life of Peter. But it makes this statement in the first chapter of 1 Peter. He says, the trial of your faith is more precious than of gold and of silver. Now listen, it's not just that, but the gold and the silver tried with fire. And of course, that's the process of purity. We know that you take gold and you heat it, and it causes the dross to come to the top. And of course, they just skim the dross off to make that gold just as pure as it can be. Same thing with silver. So you make that comparison to our lives, and the temptations of our lives, because we all are subject to things. And we also know that there are direct attacks that come against us, penetrating the very areas of our lives where we are most vulnerable. And I believe that the devil has some insight into that. And if he can attack those areas that we are weak and cause us to crumble in those areas, and then he can bring to us such condemnation to cause us to be convinced that we are forever ostrated from God, that God will never want to have anything to do with us again, that there's just no hope, and that we are doomed for eternity. And then the devil would say, I got you right where I want you, because I've got you chained in the dominion of darkness, not only while we live here on this earth, but on into eternity. So, the point that Peter makes is that time of temptation that we go through, and it becomes very, very hot, and we find ourselves to the point to where we were broken down and discouraged, but yet able to reach out to the blessed Spirit of God that will come to us and strengthen us in those times of temptation and trial, and we win the victory. Well, see, that's that purifying effect that takes place, because now we've just gained confidence in the God that we serve. And we gain confidence in the work of the ministry of the Holy Spirit, so that the next time the enemy comes, we are stronger in the battle, and we're more able to withstand his attacks and to find victory. And victory is the very essence of what we are looking for, because we want to have victory over this sin that we may please him. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.